The Navigators Encore was begun by Bob Reeser with the intent of helping senior staff to finish well. Her theme verse is from 2 Timothy 4:7. I've fought the good fight, I've finished the race, I've kept the faith. And it's really intended to extend the careers of veteran navigators who have a lot to offer. They're not ready to retire, but they're ready to slow down a little bit and have a few less organizational responsibilities.
We have designed our annual plan the last couple years about 3 C words: care, connection, and contribution. And our heart and desire is that we can care well for the Encore staff, that we can help them to make connections with each other and with other staff, and that we can really celebrate their contributions and help them to continue to minister where God has placed them as long as they can.
One of the things we love about Encore is the diversity of the ministries people are involved with. And most of them are still continuing to minister in some respect alongside the missions they've come from.
It was only about a couple weeks into the semester, my freshman year, that Jesus met me over there in May Hall. I discovered that eternal life was a gift based on the work of Jesus. And I responded to that and really haven't recovered since. My contribution on campus, I think, is probably interpreted best through my relationship with Ben. It's just a natural to talk about our history here. And over the years, what we've learned about following Jesus and what it means to be a disciple, what it means to labor, what it means to live among the lost.
Having someone like Jerry come alongside is a great encouragement to me, because there are days when I'm on campus and it almost feels like, what the heck am I doing here? It is so helpful to have Encore staff like Jerry to come in and say, how can I help? How can I serve? How can I pray? How can I just come alongside, serve and love and encourage us who are in the fight day to day on campus, reaching this campus for Christ? It is a huge blessing for me as a campus director, and I can't imagine being on a campus where it would just be me and my wife on campus. For me personally, it's been a huge encouragement just to be able to have a soundboard of asking Jerry questions or telling him, this is my situation, what do you think? And then him bringing in an extra 40 years of experience of walking with Jesus to shine a light into my current situation. And having that long-term view is very helpful for the here and the now.
Encore seems kind of a natural fit in the sense that as a person ages, God over time has distilled a lot of who He is and His work in a person's life. And the value of passing that on, I think, even becomes more motivating.
Last fall, a really dear Encore staff woman was in hospice. And the week before she died, she sent me a text and said she was having 5 high school girls over for tea, and 2 of them were believers and 3 were not, and would I pray that they would hear the gospel. Because she believed that her life counted until the very end, and that God had called her to reach other people, and she just kept giving and giving.
In the broader working world, so many people just look forward to the day when they can retire and just go and play golf and go fishing and take vacations. Our Encore staff have so much to give, and the vision of multiplying generations of disciple makers is so alive. Whether they are reducing their working hours or even when they fully retire, they'll never stop disciple making.